New season episode double upload, I guess. Here we go. We have like Mienshao, the new Pokemon that got just released. I actually didn't have to trade or anything for that, which I thought I had to do with my second code or anything like that. I just got already good IVs from, not good IVs, but IVs that are actually possible to use in Great League from my initial catch. Of course, you get it guaranteed after rank 5, so at rank 6 you get it guaranteed, and afterwards, like, if you didn't get it, the encounter at rank 6, like in the upper ranks, the first encounter after rank 5, basically, you get this Pokemon. I kind of want to showcase it, because, like, I have it, I have a new season here, and it's, like, super squishy. It's, like, one of the most attack-rated Pokemon, I guess. And yeah, here first game doesn't really look good already. I don't know this team I just put together because double fighting with Bastion, the lead is most of the time pretty solid. I went pretty neutral with this team, but most of the time I actually lost because of lag right now. It's always the case basically when the new season starts. So many people play this game and the servers go to shit, and you felt that all over the place today. That was just horrible. Like, you see me gonna lose a lot of matches here. I just gonna surrender here at this point. I actually wouldn't recommend the moveset I use right now on my Mienshao. Also here, I thought I get to the request, not I don't. Maybe I should run for the move, but actually it gives me the opportunity to farm here a bit and get maybe a shield or something from the Politoad later on. But I would recommend using, if you use this team at least, Stone Edge, because they're gonna bait in the flying types anyway. And they don't want to face Bastion, so maybe that would be actually a super solid core there, because flying types don't really want to face Bastion. Most people don't know the moveset of Mienshao. If you just put Stone Edge instead of Brick Break, because of Brick Break, I think I used Brick Break twice in all the games I played with this team. It was not worth it. And I think it's better to use just Stone Edge and what the other thing, Grass Knot, so a double nuke moves, which might help out. The cool thing about Mienshao is no one knows the moveset basically. If you're not hard into Go PvP and stuff like that and looked it up already, you don't know the moveset immediately. It's not something that you could expect from those Pokemon. It has a lot of coverage moves, but not really same type attack moves basically. Brick Break, of course, is fighting type, but it's one of the worst moves in the whole game. You don't really want to see it. You actually play against one of the best Sylph players in the world. We have a horrible lead already. And here also for this thing, if you have a Stone Edge, here I can just one-shot this thing and win this matchup easily. Now I have to go for Grass Knot, which is not the right move, but still does so much damage because this thing is super broken and I actually get to another move. But yeah, this is one of the best Sylph players in the world playing against my beautiful Mienshao. And there's actually a really good team against my team as well. Here has Bone Club on Marek. Bone Club on Marek does a lot of damage against a Bastion, but mine is XL, so we can take 3. I know based on his team, I think he's running the team I also showcased in my top 10 Great League teams, which is the team from the Tactical, which is Azo Double Ghost. So I expected that I need 2 shields for my Surfetched anyway. So I saved them for that. I didn't shield the Bone Clubs there, even though they do a lot of damage. And here we have the Sableye against the Surfetched. Now, because my first move landed, I can go for the Night Slash here and try to get a boost, which does not really work out well. But I can farm all the way down, shield here, get to a Leaf Blade here, and try to, I think, swap out here after this one, try to get to a move. And if he does not run Hydro Pump, which I think most people don't run Hydro Pump in this team, I actually won this. Here he goes on the move. I counted to 6, so I was kind of sure it's play rough, and it was play rough. Good for me. I can get to the Stone Edge here. The Stone Edge gonna put him solo that he gonna be able to, that he gonna die from the Bastion here. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Actually lost one game in the beginning, which I just didn't put in here, where I still had Iron Tail on my Bastion as I meet before this season, and I had such a nice matchup. I would have won the game easily, and I lost because I had Iron Tail on my Bastion still. I just couldn't believe it, but yeah. No, I don't have that. Here my opponent tries to catch a move. I just gonna go for the Flamethrower because the weakness enough so I can farm all the way down with my Surfetched by shielding once. I think I didn't even have to shield here. I think he was not even close to an Earthquake, so I should have let it go, but I'm an idiot. But I can go for 2 Night Slash here against the Hypno, get my shield back anyway. That's all fine. I'm not gonna try to get CMP, like what's called like fast move denial. It just does not work for me. I'm not even gonna try it. So here you can farm me down. I know that the Hypno does not have the focus burst because he throws like super instantly against my Bastion already, so I don't have to shield anything here. This thing doesn't do anything against me anyway. I'm just gonna knock it out right now with my Stone Edge. I should have maybe even tried to farm him down, depends on what he has in the back. And he has a Quillfish in the back, a Pokemon that got like recently buffed by the Poison Sting buff. Poison Sting basically is a Mudshot or a Thunder Shock or a Psycho Cut clone right now, which is one of the best quick moves in the game. So I'm happy to use Ariados soon as well, which you're gonna see a showcase on my channel from. I have a rank 2 Ariados which I can showcase, so that's gonna be fun. Here my opponent has Deoxys Defense, one of the best Pokemon against this team. Almost like the best Pokemon of this team. He goes into a Azumarill because he does not know this thing is a Azumarill counter, like instantly. Poison Jab does so much damage, Grass Knot does so much damage, he has to shield here again. And the good thing here is, my opponent can get some energy here, but the energy does not actually matter against my Bastion, as my Bastion is only really threatened by the quick move, which is counter. So I can just like go for my Stone Edge here, and actually get the last shield. He goes into Registeel. We have our fighting type in the back, and we are in a good spot here. We have to shield once, but there is nothing he can do where we can lose, I think, unless he has Thunderbolt. If he has Thunderbolt, there's like a slight potential that we could lose. I don't want to risk that he can like get to another move with the Registeel, so I'm just gonna throw here and force him to throw his move, especially because we get the boost. And with this Psycho Boost, he is his quick moves debuff, which is the case, and he does no damage against the Bastion, and Bastion just gonna KO this thing. Good game to my opponent, nothing he can do here anymore. And we're gonna take this game home. But yeah, Mienshao, super attack rated Pokemon, not the best moveset. I hope we get like an update for that. Like something like High Jump Kick maybe as a new fighting type move would be cool. It's like one of the signature moves of this Pokemon. And my opponent goes to the trophies. If I had Stone Edge, I would have easily KO'd this thing here right now, but I don't, which is bad for me. And now I basically have to go back into my Bastion, just go straight into that. I can farm him down. He has the Air Slash, which is good for me. I can go for his Leaf Blade all he wants. I can just get all the farm in the world. But yeah, I think Stone Edge and Grass Knot is way better for this team, particular if you want to try it out. Like, use Stone Edge on your Mienshao. It's just the better move. Here we can go for the Stone Edge, get some damage on him, go into our Surface, hope that we get him into range for the Night Slash to KO, which is sadly not the case right now. But I'm just gonna shield here. I think I might be able to farm him down at this point. He goes for the Rock Slide, which is good for me, and I can farm him down. He goes into Umbreon. And now we're gonna win this match easily. We have still our fighting type, which does a lot of damage here. He doesn't even feel the moves. And I can just spam the Leaf Blade here. Look how damage adds up, and we still have our Bastion, which can take everything. We're definitely gonna win this game. There's nothing my opponent can do. And we're gonna take this game home now. He can kill my Surfetch if he wants, it does not matter. And yeah, he's gonna kill my Surfetch here. I'm just gonna smack him all the way down with my Bastion. And that's gonna be it. Gonna be it for this game. Good game to my opponent. But against our next opponent, we have Bastion against Wishcast. Really bad for me. I have to go into my Mienshao. Maybe my opponent does not know my moveset. I'm just gonna go for the Grass Knot on Prey, and it actually lands, and we're gonna KO this Wishcast. And my opponent goes into Breedrill. Breedrill, really hard counter to me. I have to go for the Spring Break. Actually, if I had like Stone Edge here, I would have KO'd this thing. Another reason why you should run Stone Edge instead of Brick Break, even though Brick Break is recommended because you can bait stuff with it, but yeah. Oh, this game is just garbage. I can shield here the power punch, not the power punch, the super power, but you're gonna see why this game is garbage. I can go for my move here, everything is fine. You're gonna shield because there's so much energy, everything is fine. I'm gonna survive a move, everything is fine. But he's locked in right now, which is good because he's double debuffed. And if I can go into my Bastion right now and farm him a bit down, I'm gonna be able to KO him. Look at that. I cannot go into my Bastion right now. Then it like gives me like way later. If I just got into it right now, like in the same time, he would still be switch locked, and I would have been able to get some damage on him when he was triple debuffed against me. And now he actually survives by one move that missed there. So I would have easily won this game without the lag, but this is Niantic for you. Like, the lag was so horrible at this point. Here's my opponent has a Licky Tongue. I'm just gonna have to stay in because I don't have counter on my Mienshao. Maybe I should have tried out. And here I make a stupid mistake. Like, why did I go into my Surfetch here? I should have went into Mienshao. Mienshao is way better against Azumarill, as we have Poison Jab, which is super effective and does a lot of damage. And KOs this thing in the 2 sheets anyway, and I could farm down, everything like that. Like, this was just like poor decision making. And I think that's actually gonna bite me later on. Oh, this team, by the way, dies hard to Medicham, which is now way more common. Like, before this team was way better, but maybe you should use Medicham instead of Surfetch in the back. I think that would be better. But my opponent goes back into Licky Tongue. I catch the move like a pro player, and my opponent stays in here. I can go for another move, which is fine. And my opponent has a Medicham in the back. Good game. Nothing I can do here. He can just farm me all the way down. There is absolutely nothing I can do. Medicham just hard-wrecks his team. I think you can still kind of play around that if you have like your mons perfectly aligned, but yeah, if your opponent runs Medicham, this thing just run through the team. You don't see me here attack anymore because it does not really matter. My opponent had 100 energy. He goes for 2 psychics. I'm gonna be dead now. Good game. This is just the hardest counter. I wanted to showcase that. I'm not gonna showcase only the games I win. Here we have a Gengar with a costume against us. Well, I think, like, what the hell is my opponent doing? But it's funny. And we had like some lag, so we came bit late into this craft here. I kind of want to shield here because I will have to land my Pokemon correctly. Because Mienshao has nothing against Gengar. Like, every move is resisted. So I'm gonna go for my move here. He actually shields. I should have tried to throw my move 1 earlier because then I could have CMP'd on the second move, but it does not really matter that much. I guess I can go for the Night Slash here. Gengar does a lot of damage, nearly KOs him, nearly can counter him down. 1 Spectre would have been enough. Here he has Azumarill, and I thought, oh god, please let me get to the grass knot. I was on the grass knot, but I missed it by 1 turn because I was a bit too late because it lagged a bit. Cool. And now I have to hope that he does not have the Hydro Pump here. If he has Hydro Pump, I think I still might win actually if he has Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump does not even do 50% here, and I get to my Stone Age before, but my opponent just surrenders. I guess he doesn't have Hydro Pump, but even then I think I would have won this game. And we have Bastion against Altaria, really good matchup. Goes into the Tropius. This is not good. This is just like also a reason why you should run Stone Age on your Mienshao. If I had Mienshao with Stone Age, I should have swapped out earlier here, I think. Bastion is basically my only answer for the Altaria as well. He gets to another move. I have to shield and farm all the way down. Doesn't look good right now. Now depends on is in the back. Just gonna swap out into Mienshao right away. And if I had Stone Age right now, I would have been in such a okay spot. But I have Grass Knot, and yeah, if I had Stone Age, I would have been able to one-shot this Altaria. So I'm so sad that I don't have Stone Age right now. And my opponent would have been in a really bad spot, but like this, that's not the case. My opponent can go for whatever he wants. He goes for this Sky Attack. If he can let this go, get some extra farm against me. And there's nothing he can do here anymore at this point. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, Stone Edge. You should run Stone Edge. Here my opponent has the Thunderbolt actually. And my opponent makes the right play here for not shooting the first one, I think. Yep, he did not. If I got the boost at the first one, I still would have won this game. But yeah, I didn't. He goes for the Thunderbolt, I lose. If I had Stone Edge, I would have won. But that's the game. Here we have the last game, and here's the only game where Brick Break comes in handy. Because we have an ABB line, I swap out even though it's a neutral lead. And he actually shields the Brick Break, which is interesting. And which is even more interesting is that he shields the second one, because this would do nothing. I just think it would maybe do like 30% because Brick Break is so bad. And I'm just gonna let him go because I still have my duck in the bag, and my duck in the bag would be like eating this thing alive. My opponent goes into a Deoxys. Looks really good for me right now. I can just like go for another Night Slash, shield, farm him down, Wind Switch Advantage back, can align my Pokemon perfectly fine. My Bastion doesn't have to fear the other Bastion, and there's really nothing that can beat both Surf Edged and my Bastion at this point. It's Tropius, Tropius dash to Bastion. Bastion can go for a Stone Edge before my opponent can swap out again. And this is gonna be a good game. And this is also the last battle of the video. I hope you enjoyed the double upload in the night. I'm not gonna upload something like on the midday tomorrow. Don't even think about that. I'm gonna upload one video tomorrow again. I think 2 videos are enough for this season, for the beginning of the season right now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed already, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind later on. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Look at this deck, sweeping my opponent, and I see you next time.